Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. MLB The Show brings you the Global Baseball League. It's all right, ready to go here. Julio Rodriguez digs in now. And this one is off and running. This one belted deep left field, on its way, gone. The first batter of the game leaves the yard. Now the third baseman, Kyle Seager. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
The 0-2. Got it. Swing for the strikeout. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Edgar Martinez, batting with one down, takes a strike. Next offering is fouled back. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row. Next to hit, Mark McGwire. That one catches the zone. Strike one. Swing and a miss. Headed strike. Digging in, Alfonso Soriano. He caught it behind his back. Nicely done for the out. Now it's the right fielder, Spencer Jones. Swings through that one for strike one. Fouled off left side. And that one ripped to left. Out number 2. 2 down, base is empty. Here's the third baseman, Carlos Correa. Oh, great stop. Fires to first, and they get the out. New inning getting started. Here's the left fielder, Don Baylor. And it's fouled off. Right through there for a strike. Making 4 strikeouts in a row. Just cruising along. And now Michael Young. Hey! Fastball for a strike.
He doesn't seem to like the pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder.
Ball, that's out. Outside with a breaking ball. Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts. 2 outs, base is empty. Ian Kinsler getting ready to hit. Out towards right center field. And that'll do it. Bottom of the second. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Ellie De La Cruz. That one fouled off. What a stop. Over to first. And very nicely done for the out. Now the left fielder, Ralph Kiner.
Number 4, Ralph Kiner.
That one ripped. And that's a base hit. And a man aboard. So digging in, Grady Sizemore. Lined, and that's a base hit. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. And they'll have runners at the corners after a one-out single. Hunter Goodman will hit next. And there's a strike.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Ground ball right side, could be two. Here's Young for one. Got him. The double play cuts down the. All set for the start of the inning. Stepping in, Joe Adell. And he hits a ground ball right side. Over to first. Leadoff man retired here in the third. And now the switch hitting catcher, Cal Raleigh. First pitch misses.
The heater is clearly giving him trouble early on in this one. I want to see him ready to swing against that pitch just a little more often.
And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss. Got him. So back to the top of the order. Here's the center fielder, Julio Rodriguez.
Good pitch to hit on a tee up in the zone. I think he was looking for something else right there.
And that's in for a strike. 0-2 now. Got it. Set for the bottom of the third. Leading off, Ben Rice. And a foul ball.
Well, these guys, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. I'm specifically talking about the first.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in.
Young to Kinsler, their second double play in just the first 3 innings here today. So up next, Alfonso Soriano. He's 0 for 1. And that one is lifted in the air. Adell going after it. Makes the grab on the run. And that is that. As we go to the top of the fourth, down the number 2 hitter, Kyle Seager. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Back up the middle and a base hit. And they have their first base runner since the first inning.
Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
This one in the air right field. Jones. Long run. He's got it. And there's one down. One out man at first. And now the first baseman, Mark McGwire.
That fastball, even though it's up, that's the velocity you want to go after. Low 90s, a lot better than trying to hit the high.
Strikeout number 8. Don Baylor now at the plate. And first offering is fouled off. Foul ball there. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Ready to go. Bottom 4. Digging in. Spencer Jones.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
Good pitch right there. Tied him up on the hands. If I'm out there on the bump, I'm going right back in there.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. One away. Now Correa up to hit.
Number 1, Carlos Correa.
on the ground. And it's through for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single. Now it's going to be Elly De La Cruz. He's 0 for 1. Correa goes. Sliced hard, but fouled down the left side. Here's 0-1. Runner goes again. Up the middle, and he can't come up with it. Still finds a way to get off a throw. Here's the left fielder, Ralph Kiner. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Here's the pitch. Both runners on the move. One burner into the outfield for a knock. Throw back in, holds the runner at third. Base is now loaded. Only one away. Here's the center fielder, Grady Sizemore. Line drive. Brings it in. Runners tag up from second and third. Correa comes in to score. We're tied at 1. Now a chance for Hunter Goodman. He hit into a double play his first time up. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Something I'm noticing in this one is that these hitters are aggressive early in the count. It makes you wonder if that was talked about in the hitters meeting.
Oh, now this ball's going to get through, and that's a base hit. In to score from third. It's an RBI single. It's 2-1. And here's the first baseman, Ben Rice. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1. Gets him to chase after that one.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
Inside. Perfect. And it hit him. And now the bases are loaded. So they're all loaded up. Edgar Martinez, the next to hit.
Nope. Outside.
Bases loaded, 2 down. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Brings it in for the 3rd out. Ready now for the 5th inning, and the batter will be the shortstop, Michael Young.
Well, these players, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Fans of weather, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. So digging in, Ian Kinsler.
Hey!
Swing and a miss, and it's going through. Got it. Here's Joe Adell. Cruising on the mound right now, but a dangerous hitter here in this spot. A guy with some slug to him.
These hitters have been very aggressive early in the count, but when you're down, you might want to be a little more patient. Take some pitches, see if you can extend those at bats and get some base runners on.
Back now to start the bottom of the 5th, and taking over on the mound, Josh Hader.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul.
You know, this group of hitters doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. One thing that really stands out to me is how they've only struck out 1 time. That's good discipline right there, and on top of it, they're producing more than a hit per inning. Pretty good spot, hard and inside, but that's a perfect example of keeping your hands inside the ball, tight to the body. The ability to take that back up the middle.
There goes Soriano on the ground to the left, and it gets by him.
A couple of singles back to back. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team to bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Correa in the box, lays off for ball 1. First and second, no outs. Last half of inning number 5. Ground ball to the right side, and it stays fair. Coming home. In comes the run from second.
Picks himself up in RBI. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Grabs it on the run. Both runners tagging. Runner from third in to score. And they take a 3-run lead. Stuck in a rundown trying for home now. Puts the tag on him and it's a double play. Now here is Ralph Kiner. He's 2 for 2.
Ralph Kiner.
That's to third. Seager tosses across to first, and they take care of top 6. Stepping in, Cal Raleigh. Right through there for a strike.
Well, the guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter. You got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
Strike 3, and now 6 strikeouts in a row. So the batting order turns over at the plate. Julio Rodriguez.
Well, I say it's the best pitch in baseball. Strike 1. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. Gives a little bit more confidence to move through the at-bat.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Ball, that's out.
Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 7 in a row by way of the K. 2 down, bases empty. Kyle Seager digs in now.
Hey!
Swing and a miss as he was late.
Gosh, a little late on that breaking ball. I don't think he recognized it out of the hand. Just a little tardy. Gonna have to regroup here.
0-1.
Missed with a changeup. Yeah, the count 1-2. Got him. Back down for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Brian Abreu. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Hit hard but foul off to the left. And that one is lifted in the air. Baylor on the move, reaching for it, makes the catch. So up next, Hunter Goodman. Ripped to right. 2 down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Right.
Ball 1.
The next to hit takes ball 1. On the ground to short. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. We go to the top of the 7th. Now it's the DH, Edgar Martinez.
Ball one.
Out to short, De La Cruz. In plenty of time to first, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. Mark McGwire will hit next.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but he should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
He struck him out for the 3rd time today. 2 outs, base is empty. And the batter now, Don Baylor.
Pretty amazing, his first pitch strike percentage over 90%. You know you're getting something in the zone first pitch. So if you're a hitter, you got to be ready to let it fly, even though he's had a lot of success on that first pitch of the at-bat.
And we're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Robert Garcia.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Martinez in the box for the 3rd time today as he takes that one off the plate. And there's a base hit into left. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped, cut out in front, and didn't.
Oh, this ball is crushed into left field. It's on its way and gone. The 2-run shot, and they add to the lead. It's 6-1.
That's a swing that'll boost the win probability for sure.
Now, Spencer Jones. Swing and a ball lifted left field. 1 away.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Liner, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Mlb De La Cruz. Runner takes off. Pitch misses.
Nobody's in there.
That kick hangs in the air, but he read it nicely, and now in scoring position to add on to this lead.
In the air, right field. Adele on the move to the alley. And he makes the catch. Runner tags and will move up to 3rd. Ben Joyce into the game.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count.
There with plenty of time, and that ends the inning. Now it's the shortstop. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Raisel Iglesias.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
The 0-1. And that's in there at the... for a strike.
Well, at that velocity, if that's all you're seeing, 88, you can handle that all day long. That's what you get in batting practice. But off the velocity of the fastball, that is a very tough pitch to adjust to.
Goes for the strikeout. Strike 3 called and a slider at the knees. Next to hit, Ian Kinsler.
Hey!
Now the 0-1. And a foul ball. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Coming out of the bullpen throwing beatings. 2 2 down, bases empty. Now batting Joe Adell.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
Yeah!
Swing and a miss. That's strike 2.
Well, you got the hitter already facing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
And he's run up on strikes. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Keith Folk. The offense will need to be ready for the breaking stuff. He's got a great curveball. Leading off, Grady Sizemore. And a ground ball to first, and it goes just foul. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. So digging in, Hunter Goodman. And he gets tied up right there.
Ball.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it. Hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
Rice at the plate now. That's ball 1. And that one finds its way through. Lead runner makes the turn at second. Into third now. So runners at the and 1 out.
Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Swing and a ground ball. That's a base hit as a run scores.
Comes through with the RBI. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. There's just no one there to knock it down.
Digging in, Alfonso Soriano. That one is absolutely belted. That's got a chance. He's got it. Runner tags at second, and he moves up a base. So 2 away with runners at the corners. Now right fielder Spencer Jones. This to third, and that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. We go to the 9th. The switch hitting catcher will come up to hit number 29.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
Swings and misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. Right there for a strike.
Too high.
Purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease it to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And that's 4 strikeouts. Back to the top of the order, Julio Rodriguez. Now at the plate. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Jones under it. And there's 2 away. So they're down to their final out. Now here is Kyle Seager. 1 for 3. Fastball for a strike. It's 0-1. They're down to their final strike.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
That misses. And that's ball 1. Foul ball left side. He'll see him down. 2 down, nobody on. Got it! And that's the ball game.
Whether you're a season ticket holder or you just come
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Diamond Dynasty Baseball. And on the mound here today, Zach Gallen.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent.
Here's the second baseman, J.J. Weatherholt. And he swings through that one. All right, Singy, let's chat about team names in the GBL. They're a little different than what we're used to.
Well, we don't have a team called the Pinheads in Major League Baseball, that's for sure.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. 2 down, bases empty. Now it's the right fielder, Sammy Sosa. Pinheads is a good one, but don't forget about the Singers, the Whales, and the Lemurs.
Where else in the world can you find a whale squaring off with a lemur? It's just another example of why the GBL rules.
Got it. Leading off, Alfonso Soriano. This to third. In time to Bush. 1 gone, bottom half of the first. Now the number 2 hitter, Spencer Jones. Ground ball to the right side, but that rolls foul. You know, Singy, it's easy to wonder if fans truly understand the impact travel has on players in this league.
It's fun to play home games in the GBL, but you're gearing up for long travel days whenever you hit the road. It makes recovery a little more tricky, and it's just really time consuming.
Fights it off, you'll see another. We've heard of athletes working out on the team flight even when teammates are trying to sleep. So I wouldn't be surprised if someone tries to install a batting cage on a plane sometime soon.
Well, at that point, you might as well break the fungo bat out and start taking ground balls mid-flight as well.
Here's Carlos Correa. Pop foul out of play off to the right. 2 down, nobody on. Check swing, no appeal. 2-1. Hard ground ball, base knock. And that keeps the inning going.
Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Stepping in, Ellie De La Cruz. On the ground to third. To first. And that is the... We move ahead to the top of the second now. Digging in, Richie Sexson. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. To the right side. Rice steps on the bag and quickly 1 away in the second. Michael Bush stands in now and watches strike 1. That one catches the zone. No balls. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts. 2 outs, base is empty. Next to hit, Chris Bryant. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. And a big swing and a miss. Out to short, De La Cruz. Whips it to first. Bryant out. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Leading off, Ralph Kiner.
Number 4, Ralph Kiner.
Yo, 1.
Ball.
Hit hard on the ground and up the middle, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Now at the plate, Grady Sizemore. Larkin has it for 1 to first. Double play. Nicely done. So up next, Hunter Goodman. Oh, great stop. Throw to first. Nicely done for the out. New inning getting started. Now it's the shortstop, Barry Larkin. And that's a strike. Strike 2.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
That's to third, and that chance handled. Zips it to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the third. Johnny Bench, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
The 0-2. Back to the mound. It hit him. Still able to get it there in time. And they get it out of the play. Willie McGee in the box with 2 gone. And takes a look at a called strike. Towards first. And that one handled. He takes it himself to the bag. As we go to the last of the third. Stepping in, Ben Rice. In the air, left field, down the line. And it had the distance, but slices foul.
Well, pitcher's probably thinking he's a little late on that pitch. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to speed him up, not give him something off speed that he can handle.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. That one laced to center and a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
To second, but he beats the throw. Safe. So digging in, Alfonso Soriano. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat.
Ball.
And that one fouled off. Here's a 1-1. And that's fouled off. Runner edges away at second. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Still tied at 0. Last of the third. Battling here as he fouls it away. And he can't make the play. Still slings it to second, and they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay. Spencer Jones will hit next. He's 0 for 1.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Ball, that's outside.
Runners at the corners, one away here in the last half of the third. This one in the air, center field. McGee under this one. Brings it in. Runner tagging from third. The relay throw.
Now he's
at the plate. And it's 1-0. Well, now here's Carlos Correa with a chance to hit. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. And first offering is fouled off. There goes Soriano. Pitch misses. Throw bounces, and he's in there safely with the stolen base. Man on second, 2 down. Line drive to short and caught. On to the fourth. In half, up to hit. And that's it for a strike. 0-1. Late on that fastball. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. So up next, J.J. Weatherholt. Right there for a strike. Got him. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. And here is Sosa to the plate. His first at bat was a strikeout.
7 straight strikes to start the frame. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
Strike 2.
All right, there's number 8. 1 away. Got close to the immaculate inning, and he just couldn't find the zone right there. When you think about it,
Bottom of the fourth, stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Elly De La Cruz. Lined into right, and there's one down.
Sometimes you want to be aggressive early in the at-bat. He was right there. Hard line out. First pitch of the inning. No reward, but, hey, you got to keep swinging it.
Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. A solo shot. And they add to their lead. It's 2-0. That one just sounded different.
Man, might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth.
Now it's going to be Grady Sizemore. Late swing, foul to the left. Slapped hard the other way, but foul. The 0-2. One out, base is empty, and a run in. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Really nice job with 2-strike hitting in that at-bat. Really protecting with 2 strikes right there. Pitch wasn't even close, but man, he got the barrel to it somehow. Nice job of bad ball hitting.
And now Hunter Goodman. Second. Man at second. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Coming home. Here's the throw. He'll score, and they lead by 3. So digging in, Ben Rice. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. On the ground, out to short. Gets to it with a slide. There's one.
No, he's in there.
First save. So they get one, but a really nice try there. New pitcher on now, Bruce Sutter.
Well, at this point in the ball game, we're talking about middle innings, and you get a little length out of this arm coming out of the bullpen. We'll see just how many outs he's able to give his skipper.
The 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to short. Inning over on the ground out. Took just 2 pitches to finish. Digging in, Richie Sexson. Grounded out his first time. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Next offering in there for a strike. No balls, 2 strikes. Making 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. And now the first baseman, Michael Busch. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. And that one is lifted in the air. It gets down, a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
Bryant in the box now as he looks at ball 1. Second plate appearance of the day for him. Swing and a miss, and that's strike. Swings through there, it's a strikeout. Barry Larkin, the next to hit. First time up, he grounded to third. And there's a foul ball. Busch leads off first with 2 down to the inning.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to get back there later in this count.
Swing! We head to the bottom of the 5th. Leading off, Alfonso Soriano.
Well, these players doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. One thing that really stands out to me.
And that one hammered. Go away! He'll circle the bases. Now, Spencer Jones. Out of line, out towards center. McGee on the move. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. 1 pitch and 1 out. And here comes Carlos Correa. 1 for 2. Swing and a high fly ball hit the air left center field. This one's got a chance. That ball has just been voted off the island. Carlos Correa will circle the bags. It's their second home run of the inning. So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Elly De La Cruz. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield.
Quick toss to first. Tag, and he's picked off. Next to hit, Ralph Kiner. Up the middle. Dives, and he can't hang on. And that's an infield single despite a great effort at shortstop.
Well, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in.
Man at first, and now the center fielder, Grady Sizemore. That one pushed foul out of play off to the left.
That's a ball.
Here's a 1-1.
When the skipper calls down to the bullpen, he's expecting the guy to come in and get outs. So far, not getting what he was hoping for.
2 runs across in the inning. Last half of inning number 5. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. At the plate, Hunter Goodman.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Snags it on the run. That is the inning. Top 6. And here's the catcher, Johnny Bench.
He's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
And that's through there for a strike. 0-2 now. Fans and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Willie McGee getting ready to hit. Maybe expecting a bunt here. Third baseman playing in on the edge of the grass.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
And the 0-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The 0-2. Swings. That's a strikeout. Back to the top of the order. Ian Happ digs in now.
Too high. Ball.
Right there for a strike. A 3. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Dennis Santana.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind.
Yep, that ball
Every
went out.
outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
On the ground, right side. Bush takes it to the bag. 1 away, bottom of the 6th. Edgar Martinez now at the plate. To third, and that chance handled. Throws to first in time. 2 gone now. So back to the top of the order. Here's the second baseman, Alfonso Soriano. He's already homered in this game. There's a swing and a drive. That's back. Too high. What does that mean, too high? Who cares? It's gone. So 2 down, and now the right fielder, Spencer Jones. On the ground to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Top of inning number 7. Stepping in, J.J. Now on the bump, Adrian Morejon.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me. Well, these guys, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Ball 2.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
On the ground to third, Correa sends it across to first, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. Now it's the right fielder, Sammy Sosa.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Here, it's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
Swings through that one for strike 2. Swing, and him out front for the strikeout. 2 down, base is empty. Richie Sexson, the next to hit.
Well, in an 0-0 count, not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there. Tough to take a 2-strike changeup that just missed. I think it froze it.
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th, Abner Uribe.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Laser could be trouble. Now he'll turn for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double. So man aboard. Now at the plate, Ellie De La Cruz. 1 for 3.
That's a ball.
And the 1-0. To the right side. Base hit! Correa on his horse and coming home. He will score. It's 7-0. Ralph Kiner getting ready to hit. 3 for 3, 2 singles and a homer. There goes Ellie. Hammered down the right side, but foul. 1 on, nobody out. A run in here at the bottom of the 7th. Here's the pitch. Runner goes again. There's a ball. Save.
He made it.
Taylor Cruz gets his first steal of the game. The 1-1 is fouled off. Man at second. That one not close. It's 2-2. Uribe checks the runner, and he's back in easily. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. So now with 1 away and a man at second, here's the center fielder, Grady Sizemore.
Ball, that's out.
Here's a 1-1. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Larkin sends it to first. 2 away. Here's the catcher, Hunter Goodman.
The catcher, Hunter Goodman.
Hit in the air out towards left center field. Pretty well struck. Makes the grab on the run. And that's ready to begin the 8th. Digging in, number 29.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
That one in triple digits. Got him straight. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off. Bryant at the plate now, and that's strike 1. 0-1. And a strike right through there. That one in triple digits. That's too low. Ball 1.
Great job of laying off those pitches down in the zone to even the count up at 2-2. Such a better feeling for the hitter.
The next pitch misses. Ball 3. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Foul ball, and it remains. Swings. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Light in the box now. No balls and a strike. Strike 2.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone.
The throw to first. Larkin gone. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Craig Kimbrell.
He's got a wicked breaking ball in his arsenal, and it's definitely one of his go-to pitches when he needs an out.
That's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Now it's the DH, Edgar Martinez. Hard liner. McGee makes a nice running catch. 1 pitch and 1 out. Back to the top of the order now. Now here is Alfonso Soriano.
Well, strike 1 is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
That's out.
Here's a 1-2. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Riley O'Brien on the pitch here, and he has some nasty breaking stuff.
Now Riley
Jones now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Hit hard but foul off to the left. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Gets him easily, ends the inning. All set to... So they turn to their closer, Raisel Iglesias.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
That's a strike. Strike out swinging. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. McGee in the box again. Takes a strike. In there for a strike at the top of the zone. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Got it. Swinging for the strikeout. Now only one out remaining. Pat in the box with two gone. And takes a look at a called strike.
Nope. That's ball two.
Hammered down the right side of the foul. One strike away. Got it! And that's the ball game. This one ends